Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Guitar. Today we're going to learn how to play Say You Won't Let Go. This is a new song by James Arthur, and this song is very easy to play. So before we begin, we're in standard tuning and no capo is required for this song. In this lesson, we are learning how to play this song in the key of C to make the chords easy. This is in the key of C, but the original song is in the key of B flat, and that will sound a bit like this. It has all bar chords, and it sounds like this. So you can play it that way, the original way, or you can change the key and play it in the key of C. Okay, so first I'm going to show you how to play it the easy way using 4 simple chords in the key of C, and after that I'm going to show you how to play it the original way in the key of B flat using the bar chords. Alright, now for the whole song there's just 4 chords being played. This chord progression is the same for the entire song. From C major, if you're playing it in the key of C, C major to G, and then A minor to F major. So let's start with the key of C, the easy version. It goes like this, the C major. That's what you do in the beginning. So to play C, you need 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, open on the 3rd string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, and open on the 1st string as well. Now, the first thing that you do is you pick the 5th string with your thumb, and you pick the 2nd and 3rd strings. You pick all these 3 strings together like this. Okay, so string number 5 and string number 3 and 2, pick them together. After that, you want to bring your little finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and that way when you pick the first 2 strings, you're actually picking the 1st note on the 2nd string and the 3rd note on the 1st string. So after you've done this, now you place your little finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and then you pick the first 2 strings together. Alright, so you get this. And after that, you want to mute the sound. So it should sound like this. So what you're doing is, immediately after playing the first 2 strings, you mute that by placing your fingers back on the string. You can just do a little slap and just mute the sound. So you get this. Like that, alright? Once again. And then you play the 5th string and the first 2 strings, and the 1st string is open now, all 3 of them together. So from the beginning you get this. Once again. And then you just play 1st fret on the 2nd string. Just play that separately. And then you change the chord. So that's what you have on C major. Come to G now. And that's what you do on G. So first, let's see how to play the G chord. 3rd fret on the top string, 2nd fret on the 5th string, open, open, and 3rd frets on the first 2 strings. Now, you start by picking the 6th string and picking the 4th and 3rd strings. You play all of these 3 strings together. And then you play the first 2 strings together. You got 3rd frets over there. So on G you get this. And then you want to do the slap again to mute the sound. So you get this. And then you want to pick the top string, and this time the 2nd and 3rd strings together. Okay, so on G you get this. once again, and then in the end you just like before pick second string separately, second string, third fret. So till now on C and G you have this. Now you come to A minor. That's what you do in A minor. So you see the right hand is pretty much the same. The left hand, the chord is played like this. Open on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th and 3rd strings, 1st fret on the 2nd string, and open on the 1st string. You start by picking the 5th string and the 2nd and 3rd strings together. And then, like before, you play the 1st and 2nd strings together. And here on the 1st string, you're going to add your little finger to the 3rd fret. Okay? And the 2nd string is having 1st fret for the A minor. So, for A minor, then do the slap again, mute the sound. So. And then, just play first 2 strings and the 5th string together. And the 1st string is open now. And then in the end, like always, just pick the 2nd string, 1st fret separately. So from the beginning, you get this. Now you come to F major. To play F major, you need 3rd frets on the 5th and 4th strings. You need 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and need 1st frets on the 1st 2 strings. You do this. So you pick the 5th, 4th and 3rd strings together. Okay, and then you pick the 1st 2 strings, and you can do the slap, and then again pick the 1st 2 strings. So on F you get this. Alright, once again. And in the end, you can do a pull off from 1st fret to open on the 1st string. Okay, so like that. It will take a little bit of practice, but I'm sure that you can do it. And that is how you play the song, the whole song. Do the chord progression again, over and over again, and try practicing it. C major, G, A minor, F. Now this little pull-off is not necessary that you have to do it every time. It's just something that you can do as a variation, you know. So the next time you can just keep it simple and do just like that, then go back to C. Now this is your intro, this is your verse, this is your pre-chorus, this is your chorus, this is your bridge, this is the whole song. So even though I don't remember the lyrics of the song, I'll just try to give you a glimpse of what it would sound like. Again. Same for the next part of the chorus. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Alright? And you can go through the whole song by this same chord progression, the verse, the chorus, the bridge, till the very end. And now let me show you how to play the original way, the bar chord version. start with B flat chord. Now here you just need first fret on the 5th string, and then you need first fret on the 1st string as well. So you have a bar over here, and over here you need your little finger and your ring finger to be on the 3rd fret of the 2nd and 3rd strings. So the chord you get is this. Okay? You start playing the 5th string, 1st fret with your thumb, and then you can pick the first 2 strings together, and then you can mute the sound by just lifting your fingers on your left hand. If you press your fingers, you get the sound, and if you lift your fingers a little with your left hand, then you can mute the sound like that. Okay, so you play the 5th string, you play the first 2 strings together, then you mute the sound, and then you play the 5th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string together. So you get this. Once again. And then you want to play 3rd string. Just play that separately. And then you go to the next chord, which is going to be F major. You have a bar on the 1st fret, then you have 2nd fret on the 3rd string, then you have 3rd fret on the 4th and the 5th string. Now over here you pick the 6th string, you pick the 4th string and the 3rd string together. All 3 of these strings, pick them together. And then you pick the first 2 strings. Then you can do the slap, or you can mute the strings by lifting your fingers with your left hand again. The same principle that we did on B flat. So, like that. Once again. And then in the end, you pick the 2nd and 3rd strings together. So on F you get this. Alright, once again. Now you come to G minor chord and you play this. To play G minor chord, you need a bar on the 3rd fret. You can bring your middle finger over your index finger, okay, to make sure that you get all the notes properly. And then you need 5th fret on the 4th and 5th strings. That's your G minor chord. Now over here you pick the 6th string again, and then you pick the 4th and 3rd strings and the 6th string, all 3 of them together. And then just like on F major, you pick the first 2 strings together, and then you mute them by relaxing your fingers again on the left hand, like that, or you can do the slap. So you get this. And then, just like before, you pick the 2nd and 3rd strings together. So you get this on G minor. Okay, once again. And now you come to E flat or D sharp. This is very easy. You've got 6th fret on the 5th string, and you got 8th fret on the 2nd and 3rd strings. You pick the 5th string first, and then you pick the 2nd and 3rd strings together. So, and then in the end you pick all 3 of them together. String number 5, string number 3, and string number 2. So first you pick 5th string, then you pick 2nd and 3rd strings together, and then all 3 of them together. So, and in the very end you can do this. Alright, so just pick the 5th string again, and then do a slide back from 8th fret to the 7th fret on the 3rd string. So once again. Alright, and then you can go back to your B flat, and that's what you do for the entire song. the chord progression from B flat to F to G minor to E flat. So once again, if I play the chorus now, I know I loved you then, you'll never know. Right, for the whole chorus. Say you won't let go, just say you won't let go. That's how you play Say You Won't Let Go by James Arthur. You can play it in the key of C, or you can play it in the original key. So now you know how to play it both ways. If I helped you a bit, then please make sure to give this video a like, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. And I will see you guys next time in another guitar lesson. Till then, goodbye and take care.